Every spring, before the village awakened, Yuna returned to the ancient cherry blossom tree, carrying hope in her heart and a promise she never forgot. She always poured 2 cups, one for herself and one for the friend she believed would someday find the way home. Every spring, the 2nd cup remained untouched. Yet Yuna never doubted that one day someone would finally return to share it. Another spring had arrived. Just like every year, Yuna gathered fresh blossoms. It was for a promise she never stopped believing in.
Far beyond the valley, another promise quietly stirred. Without realizing it, Min-jun had already begun the journey that would lead him home.
Just beyond the village, Min-jun paused beside the flowing stream. He didn't know it yet, to the promise that had waited for him all these years. Though the years had carried him far away, Min-jun never let go of the words that reminded him where his heart truly belonged.
Life in Haneul Valley moved gently with each new spring, but Yuna's heart always paused for the same promise, waiting as faithfully as the blossoms returned. Without knowing it, Min-jun stepped through the gate he had once called home. Just beyond the blossom-lined streets, the promise waiting for him was closer than ever before. One quiet glance erased every year apart. Beneath the blossoms, they didn't need words, because the promise had finally brought them home. Together, they cared for a tiny cherry tree, knowing that one day it would bloom. A tree that had guarded their promise. Some gifts are planted not for today, but for every tomorrow. Years passed like falling blossoms, yet one promise never faded. Beneath the same ancient tree, 2 hearts finally found their way back to each other. For every spring she waited, Yuna poured 2 cups of tea. The 2nd cup was no longer waiting, it had finally found its hands. The place where they once waited alone had become a place they finally shared together. Beneath the ancient blossoms, every cup of tea tasted like home once again. Some memories never disappear. They simply wait for the right footsteps to bring them back to life, one quiet smile at a time.
With every quiet step beside the river, the years between them slowly faded away. Sometimes, the smallest gifts carry the deepest feelings.
Beneath the tree that had guarded their childhood promise, Yuna and Min-jun wasn't a promise to return, but a promise to never walk through another spring apart. The little swing had waited through every changing season. Just like their promise, it welcomed them back, as though they had never been apart. Blossoms, Yuna and Min-jun discovered that love, like spring, always finds its way home. As evening wrapped the valley in golden light, they walked beneath the lanterns just as they once had as children. Now they were quietly making new ones together. Beneath a sky filled with stars and lantern light, they shared a quiet wish. Some promises are spoken aloud, while the most precious ones are simply felt in the heart. And from that day forward, every new blossom carried the story that bloomed forever.